Hey, Dr. Marshall.
Hello,
This is
Dr.
Tyler.
Marshall.
This is Megan. We have Matthew here.
It's my cello.
It's his cello. We have this lovely practice room full of crap. So we're going to try to do a lesson.
Can you get to the piano?
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is how to hold the cello. So we talked about this a little bit, but so why don't you stand up and show me about... did you do this standing up, or did you learn sitting down? Okay, well then you just sit down and show me, okay? And just tell me the things that make a good cello sitting position.
I mean, you want to have this thing, isn't it, like, below your ear?
Yeah, right about level with your ear, the
There we
C
go.
tuning peg. Alright?
Then I'm good.
And then, yeah, and then you're going to have the
Rest
waist
in
of the
between
cello
your legs.
between your legs and the top of it on your chest. Yep. Alright. So that looks pretty good.
Great.
Alright. Now, do you know the parts of the cello?
Vaguely.
Alright.
Neither
Why don't
do
you give it a shot, and we'll see what you got.
This is the C something.
You can just call it the waist.
Okay, the waist.
Yep.
Isn't this like the F hole?
Yep.
Bridge.
Mhm.
Obviously strings.
Yep.
Tuning and stuff.
Pegs. Yep.
Pegs. This is something really weird. It starts with an F.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
We didn't talk about that.
Neck.
Neck, yes.
The top.
The upper bout and lower
Upper
bout.
bout. Lower bout. C bout. F hole. Bridge.
And these are the fine
Stand.
tuners.
Fine tuners.
Mm-hmm.
Stand thing.
Alright. Sounds good. And then this is the scroll.
Oh, that's right.
Alright. So you got a pretty good grasp on that. Do you know the parts of the bow?
Vaguely.
Alright. Well, I'll just go over it.
Yes, please.
So this is the stick, and this is the frog. Those are the important bits.
Okay.
Alright. So, why don't you demonstrate a good bow hold for us?
Shake out your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And voila.
Yeah, your hand just kind of rests right on it, doesn't it? And it's nice and relaxed.
Yes.
Okay. And then do you know where to play on the cello?
You play down here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It can be a little bit higher, but yeah, just in this general area, it's kind of different for
Not
each
up
person.
here.
Not up there, yeah.
That's where you
Play pizzicato. Exactly. Okay. So, why don't you just bow a couple of strings for us? A couple open strings. Alright, sounds good. I'll take that back from you now.
Thank you.
So, do you know the strings on the cello?
A, D, G, C.
Good job. Alright. So, and do you know how a scale works? Like the
Yes.
whole steps and half steps in a scale?
Yes.
Okay. So, on a cello, whenever you're playing, you're gonna have you don't play with your second finger like you do with viola or violin usually. So
This is the second finger?
yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna have you're gonna play open string on the D string for a D major scale. So find the D string. Okay, and then you're gonna put your first finger down. Yeah, I think maybe a little bit lower. Yep, okay, and then you're gonna put your third finger down about the same distance as you put your first finger down. So a little bit more, Alright, yep.
Doesn't
And
have to
then
be perfectly.
yep, and then your fourth finger will go down, and whenever you do this, you can keep your your fingers down.
I can't reach that far.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, try and keep your thumb back here, and
It's
then
hard for my.
yeah, it takes some getting used to.
I can't reach
Yep.
that far.
Well, here, so why don't you try moving your hand a little bit further back this way, and that might make it a little bit more comfortable for you. So you're not reaching so far.
Still.
Well,
Like my.
I mean, yeah, it's okay, but you get the idea, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so why don't you try doing the notes of the scale, and if they're out of tune, then that's okay, but just so you get the idea.
Get the general idea.
Yeah. And then open string. Yep. Do you think that you could try to bow those?
Master. Ooh, I can try.
All right. So let's see your bow hold again. All right. Yep. Nice and relaxed. Okay. So find the D string on there, and you can just go, just do quarter notes. Okay. So, bum bum. Good job. All right. I can dig that.
Like a cello master.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love to.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Now we have a little bit of an example for you in the book here. This is number 6 in the book if you're reading along with this, Dr. Marshall. And it asks you to play pizzicato, but we're going to do it once with pizzicato and then once with the bow, okay?
Okie dokie.
So, you know where the D and A strings are?
These two?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. And why don't you try and play with those with the same finger, just with your, yeah, there you go. All right. So I'll give you a tempo, and then I'll give you one full measure, and then go. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Good job.
Brother has a cello at home. I'm gonna be like, I know what D scale. Just spit on it. I'm sorry.
That was not my cello. It's okay. Matthew
Sorry,
might hurt
Matthew.
you later.
Grrr.
All right.
I blessed it. Okay.
All right. Same thing. Yep. Just the open strings. Now, there's something that, do you know how to read bass clef?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, why don't you go ahead and tell me the names of the lines and spaces in bass clef?
Okay. So for the line, we have great big dinosaurs fight alligators. So that's G, B, D, F, A.
Okay, and
For the
spaces?
spaces, it's all cows eat grass. So A, C, E, G.
Okay, so with the cello, I think the cello might be the most diverse instrument as far as clefs go because they have to read in bass, tenor clef, which we won't look at, and also treble clef.
Is tenor just like a half step down?
So
up?
yeah, so tenor is a C clef, so it means that where the little scrolls meet in the middle is middle C.
Oh.
Yeah, and so then you just kind of base everything off that. This is the same way alto clef is, just in a different spot.
I don't know either of those, so.
Yeah. So if alto clef is for viola. All right. So now that we've talked about the different things, what would you do? Play just 1, 2, open string, 1, 3 on each string. Start with C. So go open. Yep. Alright, so what you want to do, whenever you're looking at this, I'll show you. So you want to take it, and the distance that you go with your first finger is the same distance you want to go with your third finger.
My fingers can't physically reach that.
Yeah, well, I think that it might help you to just try and, like I said, anchor your thumb a little bit further on the side of the neck because
okay, I'll try.
you kind of.
I got tiny little hands.
Yeah.
Like this is like, that's like.
Yeah, it should feel relaxed.
It does not feel relaxed. All right. Let's do a better note there.
It's closer.
All right.
All right. It's okay. It's all right. Just get a little bit faster moving the bow. So next time that you practice at home, why don't you try and work on figuring out a way to keep those pitches in tune? Because I know that you know how they're supposed to sound.
Yes.
So try and find a way that's a little bit more relaxed for your hand, and maybe just keep it. Yeah. And then we'll work on that the next time that we meet. Okay.
Sounds good.
Right. And yeah, your sitting position is good. Keep your bow hold relaxed. I see your fingers are kind of white there, so just keep that nice and relaxed. All right. Well, thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you, Dr. Marshall. And thank you to
being nice cello.
Matthew.
I kind of miss you.
All right.